Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. So today's weather, it looks like it's gonna be maybe a little sunny with a chance of a cold breeze. Can't really tell, but that's what I'm predicting. So I think you should take that jacket. It will be necessary. And no rain. Finally, rained all week. So enjoy the sun because it's supposed to rain on Sunday. Boo hoo hoo. But yeah, hey. Alright, so first of all, I'm just gonna show you what my bag looks like and how it holds on my stuff. Just kidding, that's not the first thing I'm gonna show you. The first thing I'm gonna show you is what's outside of my bag that I just can't fit in there. Because no matter, I'd have to bring nothing but this in my bag. So one thing that's a necessity, it's not necessarily a necessity, but it's a necessity. It's both, you know? If you don't have it, it's gonna make diving in the winter not a fun experience after. During it, you'll be fine, but after, when you're cold and that wind's coming, you're gonna be like, oh my god. Oh my god. So, what I have here is a parka. This one has my school, it's my spirit kind of thing. It's super big. I don't know if I can get this. Let's see, how can I do this? Super big. And this is my school. We don't really have numbers in dive, but where's mine? It says number 9 or whatever. Oh, wait. I guess technically I'm number 9. So yeah, basically it. This is definitely something that you should take with you. You should invest in because it's a game changer. It will make going to competitions after, before, the bus ride. Dude, it's perfect for everything. Sleeping, staying warm. Yeah, it's just something you should have. Alright, so let's get to it. So the next thing is my bag. I've had this bag forever. It was a birthday gift in the 8th grade from my mom. So I just use it ever since because it's been able to carry all my stuff. I've tried backpacks. I've tried purses, but it's just not enough. And they either rip or nothing fits in them. So I can't, well, things fit, but nothing stays in them how I want them to. So this is my bag. I know, Converse, right? So 8th grade me. I mean, I still have a pair. I have 3 pairs of Converse. And yeah, it's not that old of me. But anyway, okay, so the first thing that you should have at a diving practice meet, that's just you need to have, because if you don't, then you're not diving. You're just not. Is a swimsuit. Yeah. So I use this Red Dolphin one. I got it when I worked at Island Water Park. But I love it because it's really stretchy and it doesn't constrict me in any way. I have school suits that I use, but I use them on any other practices, so yeah, just kind of, and I have my standard black one because, oops, sorry. And I have my standard black one because, if I can't have my school suit, I can't use my red one. It has to be black. Now that, yeah, so swimsuit, you need that. Clothes. So typically more in the summertime of my sport, I wear my shorts, the shorts I wear to school and stuff like that. But since it's cold, I can't really, it's not comfortable to sit before practice waiting in my jeans and my school clothes, if that makes sense. So usually I bring a tank top because I wear my parka over it anyway. So I bring my tank top and I bring a pair of sweats because even after, once you're wet, I mean, your towel's going to get you dry, but if you don't have a good towel, you're not going to get 100% dry. So it's going to be really hard putting on those pants after practice. And, yeah, it's just going to be really difficult to do. Trust me. I've tried. And then it looks like you pee. Because you're still wet, your suit is wet, but your legs aren't wet, so your suit starts to drip down your body, and it looks like you peed yourself. And I mean, nobody really cares because they all know that you did it, but still, it's just yeah. It's one of those things you want to avoid as much as possible. But yeah. So sweatpants and a tank top. A tank top, okay, so really like kind of what all you need is sweatpants, especially like if you're gonna be walking around like before practice or around school, whatever, like whatever you do, because like it's more of an issue to walk around without pants on in a swimsuit than it is to walk around with no shirt on with your swimsuit. I don't know why. I feel like it's still like the same, but I guess not. Whatever. So yeah, sweatpants. So I have this bag of like miscellaneous stuff. I used to have, okay, so they called it the Penelope pack because I had like this big thing and it had like conditioner, shampoo, rubber bands, all these kinds of things because, you know, I needed that, I guess, when I started diving. And then I realized after that I needed none of it. Like, people, okay, the people do shower after because they go places, but I just go home. So I dry off and then I shower at home. I use the conditioner and shampoo that I have at home. You know? So, yeah. But really what I bring now is just, okay, so I guess I bring rubber bands. And there's kind of an issue with it because, they typically fall out while you're diving. As soon as you hit that water, your hair goes back, right? And so does your ponytail, and it usually falls out. And you lose your rubber band to the water. You'll never see it again. Well, you will at the bottom of the pool, but it's really deep. And it's really not worth getting it, so you just let it there. I usually start practice out with my hair up in a ponytail because it just feels right to. So I do, but I end up taking it out halfway because either one, my hair gets super tangled and it's hard to find the rubber band, or my rubber band is just, it's continuously falling out and it's not working for me. So yeah, I still take rubber bands. It's not a necessity. You could dive without them. I don't know though if you can dive without them in a real meet. I think you have to start with it up. And then like if it falls out, it falls out. But I think you have to start with it up. I'm not sure. I remember my coach saying something about like if you have extremely long hair, like, you know, those girls that have extremely long hair down to like their butt, then I think so. You have to have it up for sure because it's like just in the way. But if you have like normal to kind of long, then you're kind of fine as long as you start with it up. A brush because I curl my hair sometimes, or the wind is just being pesky before practice and it's really hard to just put it up. And then it's a lot of work to detangle it after because you didn't brush it before. So why not save the hassle? So I bring a brush. And because during school, y'all know that you have to have that beautiful tangleless hair. So, yeah. I have a swim cap. You don't use it in dive at all. It came with my school suit because I order my suit with the swimmers. And so I get a cap as well. Sometimes I've seen a couple girls use swim caps because they don't want to mess their hair up, because we do dive in a saltwater pool, and it really dries out your hair and like not damages it, but it makes it really not like smooth and easy to work with for the first couple weeks that you start diving. So some girls do wear a cap. So yeah, I bring it just in case. I don't know. Maybe I have a hot date after. Who knows? Just kidding. I know. I don't. Ever. Hand sanitizer. So like, I get sick when I dive. Especially this time of the year. Because it's so darn cold. And so I'm in and out of the water. Water's warm. The outside is cold. And you have to wait for the divers to dive. So people say, oh, stay in the water. Well, yeah. That's a possibility. But it's really scary sometimes when a new diver's out there and they're diving like in the water because you don't know where they're gonna go. They haven't really learned like the control part of it, of like where to go, or like they're too scared so they dive kind of close to the wall where we are. So that's a little scary. And it's harder to see the dives from below, I think, because I'm trying to tread water and stay above. But oh, back to the hand sanitizer. That's why I have it, is because I get sick from the cold. And to prevent that, I like to put sanitizer on after. Like, it's gonna help. It's not even the germs. Whatever. It's really good to have hand sanitizer, okay? Really good. Band-aids. I have band-aids because I'm clumsy. And that's just gonna happen. There have been multiple times where I've slipped off the board and I've cut my foot. Or I will trip walking up the stairs to the board and I'll hit my shins and it'll start to bleed. Or I'll try to do a layup and a new layup. Me and my coach will try to invent a layup so it'll be easier for me to learn this dive. But really, I just end up hurting myself because I'm a dummy. And when you think about it, that's not even going to make sense. So I bleed a little here and there. So Band-Aid after, obviously. Because if you dive with the Band-Aid on, it's not going to stay on. But, like, it's not. So I wouldn't try to put a Band-Aid on. Typically, I just stop diving for the day. And, like, if there's a little bit of blood, like, I don't even care. Like, I'm so tired. Like, I don't know how you can cut yourself. You could make yourself bleed in a water sport. Like, maybe a bloody nose. A girl's gotten a bloody nose. But not, like, it's just, like, really Penelope. It's not like I'm playing softball where I get cleated or I slide or whatever. Anyway, chapstick. It's always good to have chapstick because after the pool, before the pool, during practice, my lips get chapped. And with a saltwater pool, it's just chapped. So I put it on. I mean, it doesn't really stay effective, but it really brings relief to my mouth for a couple minutes. So yeah, basically, yeah, that's basically it. Some things that you don't see in here that, oh, just kidding. A couple things else. Totally forgot. Blank space. Towels. You need towels. Towels. Let me tell you, I've forgotten towels before, and it's the worst thing ever. It's like having a parka. It's worse than not having a parka. Yeah. So typically, I bring 2 because, well, okay, the last 2 years I brought 1 towel because I was really dumb and didn't really think. I didn't change from the first year really. I thought that I would get wet a lot less, so I didn't prepare. So I really just brought like this, you know, rangy beach towel that, you know, nobody really cares what happens with it. But it got drenched, let me tell you. So during practices when you're cold, you want to go dry off real quick, so you use your towel, you know. And when you do, the water, it just stays on because it's so cold, so nothing dries. There's no sun, so nothing dries. And so after practice, you're stuck with a really wet towel, and it's just like, there's no point. Like, I'm just gonna freeze to death. But so this year, I have this. I don't really know how it's gonna work. I have this Dock and Bay beach towel, quick dry towel, and I'm really hesitant to how it's gonna work. It feels like kind of like a chamois. For those of you who don't know what a chamois is, I don't even know if I'm saying it right. It's used to dry yourself off. But what's freaky about it is you put it in the water so it dries you off. How does that work? I don't know. Never used one. But yeah. It's really big. It's really big. I would take it out. Oh, let's just take it out, right? Do it for the video. I think it's super cute though, like a little thingy-bajingy. I guess it's not that big. I remember seeing it bigger. Yeah, it's not that big. Never mind. But yeah, it's supposed to dry off quick. I read kind of online how it's supposed to do. It's not like your microfibers towels. Oh wait, maybe this is microfiber. I don't know. But it's not like a regular beach towel where it soaks up the water. If that makes sense. And just in that one spot. It's supposed to like, it absorbs the water from your body, which I feel like is a fancy way of saying it soaks it up from your body, and then it spreads it. And so it separates it from your skin. I don't know how that's going to work. I feel like that's exactly what a towel does, but we'll see. In my next diving video, I'll give a update on my towel and how much it really works. But yeah, one more thing, I feel like everybody kind of knows this already, you need it in all sports, is a water. And yeah, so I have a regular container. It's like a thermal kind of, it keeps things really hot. Let me tell you how many times I burned myself. Really hot and really cold. I've left ice in here for when I went camping for maybe 2 days. and it stayed kind of icy and sloshy. Not the same ice exactly, but like, that makes no sense. It's the same ice, but it doesn't stay in the ice form. It kind of stays sloshy. But yeah, thank you for watching. That was basically what's in my bag. I hope you like and subscribe. Comment down below if you want to see something specific and I'll look into it. But yeah, thank you guys. Have a great day. Wear that jacket.